Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cole Wolfrun, and today we are back with another Death Battle reaction. The newest one, which is Ash versus Yugi. Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, if you've been on the channel for more than like 10 seconds, you know that I am a big Pokemon fan. To a point where, like, I've done several Nuzlocks on the channel. I've reacted to several Pokemon videos. I love Pokemon. That being said, I also grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is Yu-Gi-Moto from Season 1, right? Ash is cooked. That's all I'm going to say is Ash is cooked in this fight. There's no way he's winning this. But anyway, let's get started with the video. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please go watch Death Battle's actual video. Show them some love. Leave a like over there. Then come back and watch this reaction with me. Or, you know, watch this reaction with me first and then go back and watch their video after, because you're already on my video. Anyway, let's see. Pikachu versus Dark Magician is wild.
Yugi-Moto. The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz, I'm Goose.
As a card game, Yu-Gi-Oh! As anything else, Pokemon. Dark. I'm sorry, but just seeing the imagery of Dark Magician smacking Pikachu with his staff is hilarious.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's new
God.
Night Swarm. It just launched, and it's all about action.
Welcome
Let's go here.
to the world of Pokemon.
Oh,
I love Pokemon.
First one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be
Car.
a Pokemon master.
So here's the thing: is like Ash has like so many Pokemon and like so many like things they could pull from. Yugi doesn't have near as much. He's just got Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, and then there was that third. I can't even remember the one nobody liked, the one after Battle City. But like, Ash has more variety in his team, quote unquote, I think. Although Yugi does get a deck of 40 cards. That's more. How are they going to have spells and traps work in this? Let's just keep watching and see. But I'm still thinking Yugi's winning because Yugi has literal gods.
So he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his dumb groupie.
Red's still better.
Ash knew he'd find his answer
Red's still
at the
better.
Pokemon League tournament.
So,
But Ash was the world champion! Red could have been too.
And what? He's your problem now.
And also Ash won through
Pikachu
hacks.
was a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after
That's
an
fucking
intense
true.
first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
20
Hello!
seasons, over 1,200 episodes.
Jesus
and
Christ.
The cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Okay.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But
That does actually make Ash have a little bit more of a leg to stand on in this fight, because the anime, some of the legendaries and some of the monsters can do crazier things than they can in the video game. So that actually might even the playing field a little, but still.
Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow-red enough voltage,
Yeah.
you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity.
It's anime logic, guys. Chill.
Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for outgoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But
That was dumb.
somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
Gaza's population.
Yes, Mandy Patinkin, we know, and I stand with Gaza, just so you guys know. But anyway,
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs
Quick
well.
Attack actually doesn't increase your speed. So that's the weird thing, right? Like, if you're counting from the anime doesn't follow the rules of the games, like, at fucking all. But then how are you going to calculate the power of the abilities if you don't follow the game logic?
With Ash's
We'll see.
offensive style, the guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
A little bit.
Magnetic.
Ash is fucking dumb.
Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness.
Serena is Ash's girlfriend.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust.
Yeah, if you don't ship Ash and Serena, you're wrong.
Shiny hunting
Actually, that's kind of weird. They're children.
bugs. Ash's league idea won't let him
Don't ship children, guys.
carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come
But
from-
Serena and Ash is the one that I think Ash gets along
Ash
best
can
with.
combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Yeah.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top.
That's the thing. Ash has some of the craziest starter Pokemon. Like, his Charizard was good. His Sceptile was fine. But his Infernape and his Incineroar were insane. It's honestly kind of stupid that his final team didn't have either his Infernape or his Incineroar on them. Now, I get it. They picked Lucario over Infernape because of Mega's evolution and shit, but still.
ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon.
While Solar Beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam, and so the Diglett is said to pull its head underground faster than lights. That's stupid.
Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the
So
sky.
stupid.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop.
Oh, fuck, he does have Melmetal, doesn't he?
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem,
Yeah!
which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and
Ash has, like, the ultimate gains. Like, I look like I got the gains, and I do. Like, frankly, I do have the gains. But, Ash Ketchum is a superhuman threat.
this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans
Ah.
and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime. The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This
It,
jackal
it's just Lucario's gimmick, guys. It's just Lucario's gimmick for the anime.
excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros.
Ha!
And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory.
He won the Worlds!
He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the one.
And now we have Mega Greninja.
Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's
Jeez.
Pokemon and teamwork get along.
Now we have Mega Greninja, which looks way worse than Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja's better.
All life, they fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones. Who
Ha!
assaulted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's
And Regigigas is way more powerful in the anime because he doesn't have slow start.
team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blastburn beat Water Shuriken?
A brand new Planet Fitness is opening near
Because
you.
Blastburn is a much stronger move than Water Shuriken.
Get your type charts right, poor kids.
But Blastburn is the strongest fire type move, I think.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Kaiju Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt! This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked.
Tapu Koko!
Electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash trained so much that
Z-moves are a little silly.
are nothing to
Can we just agree that Z-moves are the worst gimmick? I mean, they're kind of cool in theory, but it almost requires you to put a Z-Crystal on all of your Pokemon instead of another item. Gen 7 competitive is kind of like when I fell off of competitive battling. I got back into it with Gen 8, but like, Gen 7, Z-moves suck, man. They should never have gone away from Megas. Megas are the only good gimmick. Well, Terrestrializing is really good in competitive, but aesthetically, Megas are the only cool one.
Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god. A
Oh, right. Ash has Solgaleo. Oh, shit.
legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of
That's
time.
true.
Is there a legendary Pokemon he
Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina and Arceus are the lore-wise most powerful Pokemon.
hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu.
Their stats don't matter. We're talking lore.
Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4Kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure. Ash did his best.
What's
and
it for,
no regrets.
kids?
Now free to hand over his torch
He just
to
hates
bright-eyed trainers.
Okay, I need to talk about that. That new anime, the one with Liko and Roy as the main characters, is I'm gonna say it, much better than most of Ash's animes. It's good.
To him, a Pokemon
It actually has plot.
friends with every Pokemon.
Whoa,
So
that's
he
good
and
plot.
Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
But he's not the main character anymore, which is fine.
You want to travel the world like Ash or look as rad as Yugi? Then we
Okay, why does that Ash model look so bad, but the Yugi one looked so good?
you.
This battle is sponsored by Quince.
Yeah,
A
fast
bunch
forward.
of Death Battle staff have owned /Death
But seriously, that Yugi model looked really good, and the Ash model did not.
Battle.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Card games!
Time travel, the divine hand, aliens,
Card games!
or gamers.
Egyptians played games.
Slab games!
These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time, and the pieces of the...
I don't know if it's so sadly. That's...
Instead, the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shadow.
Yu-Gi-Oh has a damn good opening theme.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami.
Oh, that's see.
Always on
Are they counting season 0 shit? Because season 0 shit is dark.
time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Yeah.
Griddle air hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi
Yep.
it was time to knock him down the only way he knows.
See,
how.
they keep
Children's
showing clips from season 0, which season 0 is fine and fun, but it's a completely different show from the canon.
card game.
And for his
Though to be fair, the
given a
to
penalty.
be fair, the Yu-Gi-Oh manga is so different from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, and as far as story goes, they kind of hit the nail on the head. He is just kind of like Jigsaw from Saw. Like manga Yu-Gi-Oh is a completely different beast. And when I was a kid, I didn't know that, and I bought like the first 20 volumes, or really begged my mom to, and I was like, when are they gonna get to Duelist Kingdom?
Game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
And their left leg? What? That's a funny way to describe Joey.
Great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi... Oh, there they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so...
To be fair, for a storytelling reason, the Exodia getting yeeted off of the boat actually makes sense, because if not, every duel would just be Yugi trying to draw Exodia, and that would be really boring to watch.
Why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Walmart's top brand gift surprised every last who.
Walmart has Tonys?
And the
The 2,000 card deck thing was really dumb.
Who knew?
Okay, yeah. Well, longer ads I'm going to mute and then talk over. But, yeah, no. The meta rules of things like Yu-Gi-Oh! Are... Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Are lost to me entirely. I have no idea.
Clever strategist. His style works best.
I checked out of Yu-Gi-Oh! The last meta I played in was Synchro Summons. So like the 5Ds era, I think. And then I tried to get back into it with the XYZ summon or whatever it was. And I just couldn't. I lost interest there. That's when I pivoted fully over to Magic.
Maximizing the use of so-called terrible
I
cards.
miss old school
Cool
Yu-Gi-Oh!
story, Wiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But not about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon
Celtic Guardian sucks.
And the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time.
Of course, Wiz would like all the nerd cards.
Turning monsters to
It's a children's anime card game. They're all nerd cards.
infants or wizards into wise sages.
But my blue-eyed white dragon.
Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works.
It's not.
Cheating.
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more
Oh
cards.
my god, are they... There's so many spell cards. That's a whole deck's worth of cards right there. He can't have all these in his deck, guys.
Like,
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimensions.
That's still too many traps!
Directly back at the opponent's life points.
and if his monsters and life points get
40 card deck, guys.
wiped, he can just press Control Z with Mirage Ruler to get him all.
I know you can technically have more than 40 cards in your deck, but it's pointless!
The game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are...
Pegasus was cheating.
Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi...
I love how the, like, defaults closed captions keeps correcting his name to Yummy, which is hilarious to me.
His boulder hat.
Also, his name isn't Yami, it's Atem.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix,
Slifer the Sky Dragon. God Phoenix, he's a dragon! The winged dragon of Ra!
and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey.
It was a very
Yugi
long
and Yami had
part of the anime.
in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
Yeah, so, like, Battle City is really good for Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's really long. I have the hot take, though, that the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still the best, but 5Ds is much better than GX. I don't like the whole, like, I played card games in high school.
Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning Magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something
Yeah.
against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Dark Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment move,
What the fuck is Dark Hole Dragon?
solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the time
Damn.
would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge
Zork.
existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters were
A pharaoh.
they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time!
Yeah,
He
it's-
doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming
Finally!
he was the
Yes,
one
that is his
who
name.
life, Atem
His-
used the Egyptian
God damn it, captions! Not ATM, Atem. God damn it, captions. I turned the captions on just so you guys can still read, like, in case I'm talking over it. A Tem.
Summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
Harakti is insane.
Created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and a Tem.
Their farewell was both climactic and
Yeah.
Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed a Tem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when a Tem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
He is so
Moved on
cool.
to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch a Tem. Goes to show you.
Forgot about that.
But it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
He didn't care about dueling Yugi, he just wanted to duel a Tem.
Always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Except maybe Yusei Fudo,
The
but you
Battle of
know.
the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right.
So
this message is
many-
sponsored by Raycon. If you're looking for a holiday gift, Raycon.
All right.
is, because great gifts shouldn't show up late.
Okay, so after watching all that, I'm still going for Yugi because he has access to the Egyptian gods mostly. And they pointed out that Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl can overpower the Egyptian gods. And there was a little blurb at the top that said that, technically speaking, a Tem can call on Harakti. And I'm like, what the fuck is Ash gonna do? Maybe Sol Galeo can do something. I don't know. I'm rooting for Yugi. Though, if Ash wins, I won't be surprised because he's more popular. But I'm going for Yugi. Let's see.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
Are you gonna kill each other?
Treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
Okay.
Time to death battle!
Yeah, this was always a weird one. It's like, because which rules do you follow? But I'm glad they cleared that up. Okay, that's cute. Oh, I love this! Haha! Horrible place for an ad!
From banking.
You should have put the ad before. Ugh. What's Pikachu gonna do against Dark Magician, man?
You okay, Pikachu? This we're on 4 is tricky. Hang in there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Buster Blader versus Sceptile. Okay, Lucario would kick the shit out of Celtic Guardian.
Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card.
Ah,
Guys, Dimension-
you've activated my trap card, Kaiba! No, Crocodile!
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
His Taurus's. All of his Pokemon.
Charizard, I choose you.
This is cool. It melted the stones. What the fuck? Incineroar is beating it. Yes! Smash Celtic Guardian! He's so lame! Mega Lucario? Yeah! Kamehameha! Big Shield Gardna? I saw that. Bye, Karibo! Summon Skull! This is so cool. Oh, yeah, that fucked Charizard up. Solgaleo. Okay, this is the big one. This is Ash's strongest Pokemon by far. It can't stack up to Slifer, though. Look how big he is! Okay, that's cool. Gigantamax. G-Max Gengar. How is Celtic Guardian still there? He's using Yugi's bullshit. That's his bullshit power. Oh.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
What you got, Yugi?
I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards is bullshit. Oh shit.
Who's that Pokemon?
Haruxi, goddess of light. This is it. Magicians, flash burning magic. Haruxi, Joser.
Okay, so it's up to Solgaleo for Ash. Ah, they're pinned.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Z move. Is Ash gonna fucking win?
10 million
You activated my trap card.
Magic Cylinder? Yeah!
Send your thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly.
Bad place for an ad! Oh my god, Death Battle, that was so bad. That's such a horrible place for an ad. Yugi wins? Oh, that's... I get it, it's Death Battle, but do we have to kill the kids?
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Yeah, there was no way Ash was beating Yugi, like, at all. There was no fucking shot.
KO! Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save it.
Isn't that the second time that oh no, it was Red who lost to Ty and Wargreymon.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience.
Okay,
Comes
I'll
to
give him that.
strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja.
They're talking like Ash should have won.
Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real.
That's not
and
silly.
Yugi's determined
That's
to
just
use monsters with
accurate.
Spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. and specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
I agree.
It all comes down to the
This is absolutely Yugi.
and a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors,
Yeah.
compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And
Yep.
he had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had. And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
There's a reason Monster Reborn is banned in competitive play.
And he can, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all.
An alternate version of Ash appears in Pokemon Masters EX, including such scaling wouldn't surpass Yugi's best feats. That would suggest Yugi should get Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Link scaling, which expands his option. Okay, that's fair.
Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment.
Claps for Yugi.
Stone cold.
Yugi wins, as I expected.
Have fun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner
Ha ha ha. Good job, Yugi. Before we see who's next, that was a good death battle. I enjoyed that. Nice fake out at the end there. I honestly thought they were going to have Ash win, and I was honestly going to be a little peeved because the scaling is just so different. And this is a weird one. Like, there's probably scenarios where you could make the case for Ash winning. Like, for example, Yugi can't all the time make the monsters come to life. Well, I guess by the end of the series he could, so even then you couldn't say that. But, like, Yugi's monsters are just stronger. Like, that's just fact. And Yugi is a better strategist than Ash. So, I like this one. This one is good. It's definitely not one of my favorite fights. I think that one is still Clive versus Dante is still my favorite fight. But this one was entertaining. So, let's see who's next. We'll be back.
Deathbattle will be back in 2026. But right
Aww. They're not gonna reveal who's next time? Oh, alright. I'm gonna give that video a like. Well, guys, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave recommendations for what videos you want me to react to more in the comments. There's still some death battles I haven't reacted to, so if you have a specific death battle you want me to, or a specific video of another type in general, if you're interested in watching me react to things, I will be live reacting to the Game Awards this year on Thursday the 11th of December, so come on and tune in for that live. But anyways, guys, I will see y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.